Hi, vickiecrystalynn here. So lately I've been having some crazy experiences. And then my daughter came over yesterday and never told me about their crazy experience. Now, when I mean crazy, it's just out of the norm. I was driving home the other day from my daughter, and I was coming around this corner and heading out towards my house, and this person was pulling out on a street, and they could only go right or left. And this car, I watched, and it was just pulling out. It didn't even stop. It just pulled out. But I didn't feel like I was part of it. I felt like if I connected, it would have been bad. It would have been bad, my truck against his little car. But I didn't feel like I was a part of any of the experience. He completely pulled out in the middle of the street, and I just swerved around him, and I never even slowed down. It was like, it just felt perfect. It felt like I had to be there in his journey. And then this overwhelming sense of, right after it happened, is he's like, where did that truck come from? Yeah, and I just never felt anything from it. It just felt like I needed to be there for this other person's experience. And it was in the most loving, gentle way. Now, if it did happen, that would have been a horrible wreck, but it didn't, and I never felt any fear or anything from it. So then my daughter, this is beautiful. My daughter, her and her husband were driving, and they had their dog with them, little Boo Boo, and the red light had turned. But when that happened, their dog started acting weird and got their attention, so it delayed them, and a car went speeding past them, and they knew that if Boo Boo didn't delay their time, that they would have been hit and killed. Well, I was talking to him yesterday, and I could feel their emotions of it. And Brian, he doesn't believe anything like I think, and he's like, I had never felt that way before. It felt crazy, like I jumped out of that lifetime. He goes, I know that sounds weird, but that's the only way I can explain it. And I did. I felt like that in that lifetime they passed, and they jumped into another parallel of themselves, because it wasn't their time to pass or for us to witness it. But they were both very emotional about it. And my daughter was like, Mom, I jumped it, and I finally felt what you talk about. And so are you guys recognizing this? Are you recognizing these oddities happening in your life? Yeah, beautiful. Ice and love. Let me know.